man, we are officially live. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mastered the game, man.
I don't ever touch the sticks, but it's CouchPotatoGM.com is the website. Couch Potato General Manager is the YouTube channel. You know it because you are on it. We're here to talk about the undefeated Dallas Cowboys at the New Orleans Saints?
New Orleans.
Nola. It is the Sunday night game?
Sunday night game.
Sunday night game. Prime time.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. And we were talking off air. You said that the Saints are they're great at prime time.
Yeah, in their dome, Superdome, bright lights. Yeah, they're hard to beat over there, man.
They're missing one key cog though.
Oh yeah, the
Big
main
old
cog.
Yeah. Mr. Breeze. But let's talk about this game, man. Let's talk about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And who they've been playing for the past couple of weeks, man.
Oh man.
Little Sisters of the Poor. The first 2 weeks of the season, and who they play last week?
They had a bye week, man. The Miami Dolphins bye week.
Yeah.
Just put a W on everyone's schedule. Playing the Dolphins.
Tanking for Tua?
Tanking for Tua.
Yeah.
It was kind of a close game though. At the beginning, Josh Rosen was playing well, but his receivers let him down.
Of course they did.
Dropping passes.
Of course they did.
Kenyon Drake fumbles, and Dallas poured on at in the second half.
Yeah, man. I just wonder. I ask myself. Are the Cowboys? Are they? Who are the Cowboys? How good are the Cowboys? Because you played the Giants.
Yeah.
You played the Redskins.
Yeah.
And then you played the Dolphins. Obviously, we know it's a good assembled team. When you look at the roster, player for player, it's a pretty good assembled team. One of the best offensive lines in the league.
Yeah.
Dak is coming into his own. Although obviously, I haven't really played any really good teams, so I don't know how good Dak is. But I do like the offense and the way they're kind of rolling with the offense, going downfield more. Is Kellen Moore going to take Jason Garrett's job, or he's helping him keep that job tight?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You never know what Jerry Jones, what his next plan is. But
true, facts.
If Kellen Moore continues to have success in this offense, he's going to get some head coaching, opportunities around the league, man. Teams are liking these young, innovative offensive minds, and so far after 3 games, yes, the competition hasn't been the greatest, but after 3 games, man, he's getting the job done over there in Dallas.
Dallas is doing what you're supposed to do to the bad teams. They pouring it on, they're laying it on those guys. So you're doing what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. They're doing that. But let's talk about these receivers really quick for Dallas, man. You got Amari Cooper out there doing Amari Cooper things. That connection between him and Dak seems pretty tight. My guy Michael Gallup. He was hurt. He didn't play last week. Not sure when he's going to be back healthy. #fantasy alert. You got a Devin Smith, who is, I guess he's the downfield threat.
Yeah, he took Gallup's role as the deep threat. I think he played like 95% of snaps last week, so he's going to be on the field a lot in
fantasy
this
alert. And then you have Randall Cobb, who should have scored a touchdown last week. They got a couple plays for him in there. But it's Dallas, man. It's not the rudimentary, the basic offense anymore. It's a different offense, and it's a more dynamic offense. But again, I'm gonna keep saying it now. They was playing what we call ducks. At this point they're mallards, man. They're not good football teams. And they're gonna run into a defense in the Saints who, what's their thing?
They stopped the run.
Okay.
They stopped the run. They got the underrated Demario Davis in the middle of the field. Sheldon Rankins, Cam Jordan, Davenport's been flashing. Has 5 quarterback hits, so he can rush the passer. But the bread and butter's right there, man, up front, man. These guys, Sheldon Rankins, and these guys up front, stopping the run.
And you know who used to be the bread and butter for those guys for the Saints over there on defense, man? That was your cornerback one.
Oh, Marshawn.
Yeah, what he's saying? What he doing? What's
Marshawn? He's struggling right now. And he's gonna have a tough matchup this week against Amari Cooper, man. That's gonna be a matchup to watch this week, because although he's struggling and he's getting outplayed by Eli Apple, they're gonna still ask him to guard the number 1 receiver.
Yeah,
because that's Marshawn Lattimore.
That's the role. That's what he's supposed to do. But let's move over to the Saints side of the football, and let's talk about those guys and how first game of the season, they played the Texans.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson and those guys. Have they won a game yet? They won last. Was it last week? They won the Texans.
The Texans, they're 2-1, I think.
Oh, are they? Hit down in the comment section.
They beat the Jaguars, I think.
Okay.
And then last week they beat a good Chargers football team, right?
No.
No.
The Chargers, they assemble well, but they just that bolt and the curse and just they find ways to lose football games. They're back to the curse. If you don't know about the curse in terms of the Chargers, hit me down in the comment section. We can talk about it. But in terms of the Saints, they beat the Texans, and then they go out to LA and Drew Brees gets hurt, and along with Drew Brees getting hurt, for whatever reason, they went away from their guy, Alvin Kamara. We call him AKA
Gumby.
Yeah. And then they turn around and this past week, they do what they're supposed to do, which is get the ball to Alvin Kamara because Brees isn't playing. He's going to be out for another 5-6 weeks with the thumb, ligaments, whatever's going on there. And so.
I think that was the biggest fundamental change from week 3 to week 2. Teddy, Kamara had like 3 targets in week 2. Didn't get in the ball at the backfield. That's easy money.
Yep.
Kamara is unguardable out of the backfield. So last week, they focused in on Kamara, getting him targets out of the backfield. I think he had like 9 or 10 catches. Got him in the run game. He's pretty much the engine for that offense last week. And Teddy did his thing, man. He got a lot of help from his defense. Yep. They got a special teams touchdown and a defensive touchdown.
Yep.
And he just dinked and dunked the Seahawks, man. He didn't attempt. I think he attempted 1 pass over 10 yards. So, he dinked and dunked those guys, made the right play. But, against the Cowboys with that, yeah, he kind of do the same thing again, but the Saints defense will have to step up big in order to keep him in this football game, in my opinion.
And you talk about the dinking and dunking all the way down the field, the cover 2 system and all that. It works all the way till you get to about the 30-yard line. Things get a little bit tighter. Obviously the opponent's 30-yard line, and things get a little bit tighter because you get closer to that goal line. So, we'll see how that goes. Teddy gonna have to make some plays in terms of going down the field. But who would he be throwing the ball to? Is it Ted Ginn? Is it Quinn? Is it? We know it ain't Michael Thomas. We know Michael Thomas gonna be sitting in the slot. Not sure who's gonna be guarding him. Is it 54? Is it Vander Esch? Y'all not gonna say I love Vander Esch. I always gotta put a little emphasis on it, but
but right now it's Michael Thomas and Kamara, and that's it. Traquan Smith injured. He didn't play last week. We'll see if he suits up this week. Ted Ginn is, he hasn't made a real impact yet this season, and Jared Cook he's back to the old Jared Cook, man. He's dropping passes. He's not showing up. So, the Cowboys, they just got to focus on Michael Thomas and Kamara, man. It's simple as that, man. Those 2 guys can't beat you.
I know in the cover 2 system, as well as in the cover 3 system, that tight end can be the weapon. He can be the guy he can be the destroyer. He can be the guy that if that linebacker's not getting that deep down the middle drop or depth, the tight end can be the guy who can kind of hurt that defense. And I mean, Jared Cook, man, he looked like Tarzan, play like Jane. He just don't show up when the lights are at his brightest. He does his best Kirk Cousins. If you don't know what that means, hit me down in the comment section. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. I do got a question though, man. CPGM Juice, y'all haven't heard him. He's not here.
I
wonder why. They're 3-0. He's supposed to be a Cowboys fan. He's not here to defend himself. Where is he at? Hit me down in the comments section. CPGM Juice, where are you at, son? Your team is balling. We always talk about how where's Juice at, man? Last year at one point he wasn't in the stadium, standing room. He wasn't even standing outside with his hands on his face looking through the glass. Nothing, man. He was at home, y'all, just watching the Cowboys with disdain and hate. But I know in the back of it's somewhere in his heart, in the back of his mind, he was like, yo, we got to get this W. Because, he, at the end of the day, he's a Cowboys fan, man. So, I know, he give these boys a hard time. But that's his team. Don't let them fool you. But, But yeah, man, let's talk about
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
3-0, undefeated, baby.
Hey, man, I mean, it's playing Little Sisters of the Poor, but you know what it is.
Let's talk about the division, man. That Cowboys division.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the paramedic Eagles, because everybody's hurt. Everybody's in an ambulance getting driven away. Go ahead.
No, I said that was supposed to be their biggest competition coming into the season. Like you said, Deshaun Jackson's hurt. Alshon's hurt. Alshon might play this week. Goddard's been banged up also. Even the backup receivers been kind of banged up also. So it's been Nelson Aguilar. I know you've seen the video, the Nelson Aguilar video.
No,
dude, you see the dude?
What are you doing?
On YouTube, he was catching. It was a fire. He was catching kids and adults out of the building. And he said, "Yeah, I caught him unlike Aguilar."
Oh,
when Aguilar had that drop.
I saw the drop. Taking shots?
Took shots, man. Aguilar said to find him on Twitter. He wanted to invite him to the game, so he's a good sport about it.
Okay.
But it was just so funny, man. I gotta show you that video, man.
Yeah, you gotta show me that video. That was nice. But post it in the comment section. Hit us down in the comment section. But yeah, man, you got the New York Giants. Yeah,
Danny Dimes.
Yeah, they beat my Bucks. I was hurt. Not gonna lie. But he kind of did exactly what I kind of thought he would do. Run and take shots downfield. I wish they were playing Eli, because that's an automatic W for anybody, for any team playing, maybe except for the Dolphins playing the Giants with an Eli back there. But our thing with Daniel Jones going into the season or coming out of college was we don't know what he is, because of the piss poor talent they had at Duke. Cats out there dropping passes, so he's got to play hero ball. So you don't know what you're getting, and frankly, I didn't really expect a whole lot in terms of him throwing the ball, but I mean, he got it to his receivers. He got it to Sterling Shepard. He got it to Evan Ingram. He got it to his playmakers, and it's if I'm a Giants fan, I'm excited for the offensive side of the football, and Saquon hurt for 4 to 8 weeks. But that defense, man, they got issues over there, man.
The defense is terrible, man. That's the Achilles heel right now for the New York Giants. So I don't expect them to win much games or be in any playoff hunt or challenge the Cowboys for the division.
Yeah.
But they're going to be excited to watch, man, because what Daniel Jones gives them that Eli doesn't is mobility. Yeah. He can escape the pocket. He can take off. I seen him take off on the Bucks, right up the middle on that man defense. And he could beat you with his legs, man. And, coming out of Duke, a lot of people gave him a hard time, but when I watched the tape, man, I thought he was a pretty good quarterback. I thought he was a talented guy, could go through his progression, smart, between the ears. And, I thought, I did have Haskins over him, but I didn't have Haskins that much ahead of him also. So, I thought Jones did his thing, man, but it'll be interesting to see. I think it's going to be a lot of excitement, man. They're getting Golden Tate back in a couple of weeks. So the pass offense is going to be hitting. It's just that defense and no Saquon Barkley. They're probably not going to win much games with Danny Dimes.
And what they do on defense is that attacking style, come downhill defense, and you got to have corners and stuff out there to play that. So, we'll see what happens there. But I'm happy for Giant fan in that they got a quarterback, because it's nothing worse than watching your quarterback not wanting to throw the football down the field and also hold on to the football for too long. That's unwatchable football. You know what I mean? That's the kind of football I can't do. I just change the channel. I can't do it. But the Redskins, man. What happened Monday night? I didn't watch it. I knew it was gonna be bad. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Yeah. Khalil Mack, he was unblockable, man. He was doing Moses, doing Donald Penn. He was just wrecking the football game. Keenum had 3 fumbles, 3 interceptions, 6 turnovers for Keenum. Why is Haskins not in the game right now? I'm not sure why, man.
Because I'm Jay Gruden and I'm trying to save my job. I'm trying to keep my job.
But Keenum is gonna get you fired. Keenum gonna get you fired if that's the case, man. So they're not a threat also. So it's still the Eagles is the biggest threat to the Cowboys, and they're dealing with injuries. But I think they're gonna get it together pretty soon. Philadelphia. Yeah.
I don't know, man. They lost Malik Jackson in the middle.
Yeah.
Jernigan, I'm not sure if how long he's gonna be out, but I know Malik is done for the season, correct? And Jernigan, I'm not sure how long he's going to be out, but hopefully, I don't know if they play the Cowboys in the next few weeks. They probably do for the most part. So that's going to be a matchup to watch there in terms of the Cowboys running the football on them. But I'm just waiting to see this Cowboy. I just want this team to play a good team so I can actually see the Cowboys for what they are. But like I said, they did what they're supposed to do in terms of playing the Little Sisters of the Poor, man. But let's talk about the NFC
South?
Yeah, man. What's
we're both fans of NFC South teams.
Mm-hmm.
You a Bucks fan. Took the L.
Come on, man.
You did.
No, so
Rod E, man. I found him.
Nah.
He's right here. This guy Drew went on hiatus. Couldn't find him after the game.
Bro. Come on, man.
This guy wouldn't reply to text, man. Put out the APB, man. We wasn't sure, but he's here. He's okay. I found him, Rod. But my Falcons also took a loss.
They did.
We lost to the Indianapolis Colts. Defensively, is a mess right now. No Keanu Neal for the rest of the season. Achilles injury right after he tore the ACL last season. So the Falcons defense, man, it's just yeah, man. Dan Quinn, that seat's getting a little hot. That seat's getting a little hot for Dan Quinn. So, you know, with the Saints losing Drew Brees, you think that, you know, the NFC South is wide open, but no Cam Newton in Carolina. The Bucks and the Falcons having their issues. The Saints are still the team to beat, in my opinion, in the NFC South.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, they're assembled well. You know, it's just unfortunate that Drew Brees isn't there. I mean, it's kind of fortunate as an NFC South fan he's not there, but as a football fan, you know, it's just unfortunate. But yeah, man, my Bucks took that L. It's a winnable game. Should have been a game that should have won. At one point, the game was 28 to 10, and then
yeah, Mike Evans is getting off. He was on my fantasy team, balling.
They stopped throwing the football. And I think there's growing pains in terms of play calling. Jameis learning a new system. You know, just Byron Leftwich trying to get his feet under him in terms of how to call plays, when to call the right play. You know, Jameis holding on to the ball. He's not sure what he's seeing. So, you know, I just wish they would have won that game and got through that game, even though, you know, some things happened. Jameis throwing picks as usual. I was talking to my brother, like, yo, it's gonna happen, bro. We just got to be ready for it. Hopefully, it's not a pick six, and defense can deal with it. You know, but with 13 seconds left in the game, they decided to go with a kick versus trying to take a shot down the field. They took a delay of game, which they probably don't take the delay of game. I understand why they took it. Wanted to back it up, give it a little space. If they don't take that delay of game, that kick is probably made. But yeah, man, I'm hurt, man. I'm a little hurt, man. I'm getting over it. By tomorrow, I should be good. Roddy, I'll hit you up, bro. Don't worry about it. But yeah, man. Let's get back to this Cowboys Saints game, man. Let's get back to fantasy implications.
Fantasy, man. You know, right now, you know, if you're not in a 2-quarterback league, I don't think Teddy Bridgewater should start. You know, he's very conservative right now, not taking shots down the field. But that's perfectly okay. You know, if the defense plays well, the special teams plays well, he dinks and dunks the Cowboys, don't turn the football over, you know, feed Kamara, Michael Thomas. I think they can win this game, especially being in the Dome on a Sunday night football game. But Kamara and Michael Thomas, those are your two starts from New Orleans Saints. On the Cowboys side, I think the key matchup, other than, you know, we talked about the Amari Cooper, Marshawn Lattimore matchup, is the run game, the Dallas Cowboys run game. You know, the Cowboys want to run the football against the Saints run defense. You know, a tough physical run defense. So whoever controls the line of scrimmage on that side of the football, I think will have the advantage in this football game, man. But in terms of fantasy, I will still start Zeke. Definitely start Amari Cooper. And that Prescott's a start. Obviously, he's balling. He's throwing 74 completion percentage, 9 touchdowns to start the season. Balling, and if you need a tight end, I know how tight ends could be. You got the old man Witten still out there, still catching passes.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Is it because of longevity or because he was nice?
He was nice. I'll give it to him.
Okay.
Give it to him. He just dropped the pass right there. As soon as we talk about Witten.
The defender was all over him though. That might have been pass interference. You got to challenge that.
Oh yeah.
You know, I always, when I look at football games, college, pro, high school, whatever it is, maybe not high school, I don't look that deep into it, but I always ask myself, what is the matchup? Is it one team's offense versus one team's defense, or is it the other team's offense versus the other team's defense? And you kind of brought it up. You said that it's going to be, you know, the Cowboys run offense versus the Saints run defense.
Yeah.
And whoever wins that battle, the line of scrimmage is going to win the game.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that might not be it.
What you think it is?
I think it might be the Cowboys actually pass offense versus the Saints pass defense. I know we talked about it earlier in terms of Marshawn Lattimore struggling and the Saints, for the past, when Marshawn Lattimore joined the team, he was a shutdown corner. He was a guy you could count on. He kind of changed the way they played defense and made things a little bit easier for, one player, mind you, made it a little bit easier in terms of, they could bring up blitz or just bring extra pressure. I just wonder, if Lattimore is going to be that guy, bro. And who's on the other side that's covering the other side? I know, that Gallup's not there, but who's going to be covering the Devin Smith running down the field? It's just...
Eli?
I guess
No?
I mean... Yeah, he's playing better than Marshawn Lattimore, so I got to give it to him. I can't really hate on that. And then on the flip side of that, let's go over to Teddy Bridgewater, man. Let's go over to the Saints offense versus the Cowboys defense, and who is the outside of DeMarcus Lawrence, who's gonna be the star for that Cowboys defense?
Well, they got Robert Quinn back last week. He got a sack, so I still think he got some good football left in him. You got Lander Van Der Esch. Leighton. Call him Lander.
Yeah, I mean, he could be Lander.
Nah, he's Leighton.
Okay.
We'll call him Leighton Van Der Esch. A linebacker that CPGM was really high on coming into the draft. And you got Jalen Smith, 54.
Yeah.
A personal favorite of CPGM Juice's. He's not here to defend himself, so
That's his guy.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
That was his number one linebacker. Check the tape, watch the YouTube videos. I promise, I ain't lying.
But the Cowboys, man, their defense. They got a good defense, man. I like Malik Collins up the middle. Byron Jones at corner. Before the half.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the defensively, Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith, they're going to be in charge of slowing down Alvin Kamara out of the backfield. That's the key right there for me, man.
All right, man. So we need y'all to let us know how you feel. What's your take on the game of the week? The Cowboys at the Saints. Prime time. Drew Brees, what you doing in there? You hurt. You can't throw the football. Look at him. That's where you should be on the sideline, bro, with your helmet off. Although he's still in L.A., it's going to be Teddy. What are y'all takes? What you think is going to happen?
Yeah, we got a whole half, man.
I know, we do got a whole half, man.
Let's talk about the line.
Okay.
The line, right now, for those guys putting money on the games, you like to dabble.
Yeah, I like to dabble. I haven't dabbled this year. I'm still trying to, I almost dabbled this past Sunday, but I looked at the clock. I had like 5 minutes ago. I was like, you can't do that, bro. That's you just.
Look at that move right there. How you gonna beat that?
I don't know, bro. That was nice though. That was nice.
Oh man.
More about that, yeah.
So yeah, the line right now is the Cowboys on the road is favored by 2.5.
So they're favored by 2.5.
Yes.
On the road.
Favored in the Superdome, Sunday Night Football.
That's that Breeze ain't playing effect.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
2.5. I'd probably take that, man. Yeah, I'd probably take that easily. I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous about the Cowboys and who they really are, man. I respect their defense. Offensively, I'm just not sure what they are, who they are going to be. But I would, I ain't putting a whole paycheck on it or anything like that.
You ain't confident.
Nah,
but you think the Cowboys win?
Yeah, they win. I think they win by. I'm throwing out a score right now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna go 24 to 13.
24-13 Cowboys?
Yeah, 24-13 Cowboys.
So they're gonna handle it pretty good.
Yeah, But if the Saints win, it wouldn't surprise me. Let me put it out. Yeah, if the Saints win, I'm not surprised. 24-13, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 24. That's the number I'm looking at from the Cowboys. But I'm gonna go 24-20. 24-20.
Thinking about it, but
I'm taking the Cowboys on a minus 2.5. Also, I think the Cowboys won by 4. It's just no Drew Brees, man. I know it's a Superdome. I know it's Sunday night. It's gonna be electric in there. It's gonna be real electric, real colorful, but. I think the Cowboys pull it out, man. I think. Remember, I said the to watch that running game. I think the Cowboys get Zeke going. You also got Tony Pollard, who also ran for 100. They both ran for 100. I know they're playing the Dolphins, but they both ran for 100. Yeah, man. So I think the Cowboys get the running game going, and then probably Amari Cooper take advantage of Marshawn Lattimore, man. Marshawn wanted to show me, man.
That's your cue, your CB1.
That's my guy, man. He's struggling right now, man.
Yeah.
Well, look at Lawrence. That's a beast right there.
Is that a top 5 end in the league?
Top 5 end?
Yeah.
You got him in there?
Yeah, I got him in there.
Because what he does against the run also.
Yeah, that's why, bro. He's not just a pass rusher, bro. He can do it all, bro. So you got to be in the top 5, bro. Because you got elite pass rushers out there who can only just rush, and then you got that.
Yeah. Definitely, man. They got Ramsey. Ramsey's gonna be. That was my offensive lineman number 1 coming in also. So that Lawrence Ramsey, that's another key matchup to watch right there. I know Ramsey just got beat here last play, but you got to contain DeMarcus Lawrence, man. Oh,
did it?
Tay again?
Yeah, that's what he do. That's what he's been known.
The drops.
Punt that. Gotta punt that, man. But let us know where you at on this game. Are you taking the 2.5 for Dallas, or are you taking the money line? You taking the spread? Where you at in terms of that? But yeah, man, what articles we got coming out this week, man? What we got?
Oh yeah, you can go to the website, man, couchpotatogm.com. We got weekly articles. Today, the waiver wire piece dropped today. You know who's on the cover?
Who's on the cover?
Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, the top quarterback ad for the week.
Thank you for not telling me that.
I know he did to your Bucks last week.
He won somebody a couple thousand, 100,000, a couple thousand in fantasy.
DraftKings? DFS?
Yeah, in DFS. He don't want somebody.
She had Russell Wilson. He had 400 yards passing. 2 touchdowns.
Russell saved me.
Russell saved me.
The fire drill. Somebody pulled the alarm and they went Russell saved me.
Definitely, man. So. We got the waiver wire piece, the top running back ads. Just check out CouchPotatogM.com. I give you a little sneak peek, man. They got Justin Jackson out there.
He did some work last week.
And you know who he plays this week?
Who's he playing?
Miami Dolphins.
Play all the Chargers. Play all your Chargers. Play them all, man. So I do have a mock coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do got a mock coming out. And it's based off of obviously the records and then point differential. Until we get a little bit deeper into who's in the playoffs, who's not in the playoffs, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have one coming out every week. It's gonna be a YouTube video. It's just gonna be me speaking about the prospects, talking them up, talking them down. It's tanking. Check the first pick, man. Tanking for Tua. Are they tanking for Tua?
What you got?
I'm not. Can't
you give it up. No, how about the Cowboys and Saints, man? What do you think they're looking for?
Cowboys. Who would I have the Cowboys taking, man? I have the Cowboys taking a defensive end opposite DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah. Not gonna tell you who that is, but I like him. I like the talent. And for the Saints, I have the Saints taking a receiver because I'm tired of the law firm of Breeze.
Kamara Thomas.
I think that's how I got it written. That's a nice law firm. It's a top 5 law firm in the league, but they need to add another name partner. They need to put somebody else up on the letterhead to share that because it can't just be those 3 and bust. And you see one of them is out, and the main cog is out, and so now you have Teddy Bridgewater, and they're filling in for the top dog, and we'll see how that works out this week. But I have them taking a receiver, and it's a guy that Breeze can throw the ball up so he can go get it. And he can make some plays after the catch. So, when we do release that, hit me down in the comment section. Let me know how you feel, good, bad, or ugly. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm a grown man, so, but yeah.
Other than the waiver wire piece, we have 5 recurring articles. We got the target touches piece. So, we look back on Matt Bradley, Matt J Brad 910 on Twitter. Shout him out. Let me shout out the waiver wire guy, man. At It's Harris Time. It's Harris Time. He does the weekly waiver wire piece. Matt J Brad 910. He does the target piece. So pretty much look back on the prior week to see who led the league in targets and touches, and give some analysis on that. Also, we had the pump, pass, and play by Jared. I just call him Jared. I like it. Okay. Jared, Mr. Jared David, man. This week he's going to be doing 3 running backs that's been struggling this year. That was high top picks in your fantasy drafts. We're going Todd Gurley, James Conner, Joe Mixon.
Yeah, but that's not Joe Mixon's fault. It is what it is.
It's fantasy, man. It don't matter who fault it is, man.
He didn't ball last week, though?
Nah.
Caught a touchdown pass.
Okay.
All right.
He didn't ball, though.
Okay.
That Bengals offensive line is struggling right now.
It ain't good.
Todd Gurley is, man, I don't understand why they don't pass him the football. They don't target him out of the backfield no more. Screen pass, nothing. They used to do that a lot.
They know something we don't know.
The Rams offense has been struggling the last, 4 games ever since the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The
book is out?
I don't know, man. McVay got to be innovative by him. He innovates.
Belichick don't put word out. Everybody knows what it looks like. They know how to stop it, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
And then James Conner, the last guy in the pump, pass, and play piece, is just...
Fumble last week.
Man, the whole offense is struggling, man. No Ben. Mason Rudolph's out there.
So I'm going to speak to that a little bit. So with Ben out there, they would run what they call isolation routes, okay? With Ben not being out there, them isolation routes are gone. And they're running a regular type of offense, in rhythm type of offense. He ain't down there, Jones. So it's a little bit different out there, and you bringing up Mason Rudolph, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna crowd the line of scrimmage, and I was listening to a podcast. It's crazy. The Steelers are one of the teams who do not run play action a lot. They're one of the. I think they might be either the second or the first top team that does not run play action. If that made sense, let me know down in the comment section. How you gonna get in right there? What? Come on, Gallup.
Playing that goal line D.
Nah, bro. Come on now.
Saints got a chance now.
Listen. Yeah. So they really don't run play action. So it's gonna crowd. You're gonna crowd the box. It's gonna be much harder. Dante Moncrief. Finally, he's out of there. Out there dropping passes. But yeah, man. Let me. Can we talk about the game of the week last week?
Yeah.
And how the Baltimore Ravens, who we were saying it was going to be it's a mindset they have over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the Chiefs got into their head.
Yeah.
I think that
fourth down, 2-point conversion.
Like it was.
They felt like they needed a score to keep up.
No, and at the end, when you look at the end of that game, they actually didn't have to do any of that. The defense had to stop with the penalties. I don't know what was going on, uncharacteristic, getting personal fouls, and you had Patrick Mahomes blowing coverages, taking chances. You had Patrick Mahomes out there doing his Patrick Mahomes things. He was off to the refs, as quarterbacks do. That's part of it. But it was just uncharacteristic of what the Ravens actually do, and had they been able to not go for those 2-point conversion, not go for the 2-point conversion, not go for the 4th down, just have faith in what your team is doing, running the football, hard nosed, downhill, game. I was disappointed, man.
Yeah, Mark Ingram got off, man. He had 3 touchdowns, and the Chiefs defense is not good. So you get what I'm saying? It's like, just run your offense. don't be so risky, man. Like, they was going for 2s, 4. They was in the first quarter off top. So like you said, man, it was like a mentality thing. Like, they were in their head, man. That powerful Chiefs offense. So
I remember when we used to play Little League football, man, and you used to they had the leagues, had the P League, they had they called it Super Midget, it was like the next level up, and then they had the midget, and then they had the varsity.
You can't say that word no more.
Oh, midget?
No, don't do it.
Oh, all right.
But that's what your league was called.
No, I'm just telling you what it's called. So you had the Pee-wee come out there and they would, bang on the pads as they was walking up to the stadium. You hear them because it's game time, you know what I mean? Getting into the mindset of the team you're playing. And then the super midget would do it, and every time it would go up a level in terms of the team, the level of play, the age, the weight would go up.
Yeah.
The pads would get louder, and then when it would come to the varsity, it would just be so loud and so like, I didn't play varsity in that league, but I was in the midget. You just knew the other team. I'm just looking at the other team. They're already kind of warming up, getting ready, on the field.
Yeah.
And you got us, the varsity team, walking up, bang. And I already knew they was in their head, man. The game was already over before it
It's the
begun.
intimidation factor, man. The biggest guy doing that was Mike Tyson. You know how Mike Tyson would just stare at you, look at you, man. Like the fight was over.
Yeah, it was already over.
Killer Mike was out there just. One of your kids and stuff, man. So
I eat your children.
Yeah.
Everybody got a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
Definitely.
So I just, to go back to what we were stating earlier about the Ravens, they were already in their head, in terms of, we gotta keep up, and you can't play. You gotta play your game. If that is your game, then you play that game. But that's not the Ravens game. We know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Chiefs took it, man. Like I told you guys, man. I try to tell you guys that the Chiefs is gonna win that football game.
Yeah, but all right. You got it, man.
And then the other two articles. Let me go back to the articles, man. We got the start sit, the weekly start sit, man. Look out for that. Mm-hmm. And then the DFS. The DFS and DFS football 101. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do the DFS by the numbers. So it's a great article, got a bunch of numbers, help you pick your DFS teams each week.
Yeah, I need to look into that.
Look into it, man. And winning DFS 101. That's the guy.
Winning DFS 101?
Jamie.
Or
Jamie. At winning DFS 101.
Period.
That's his Twitter handle, man. So check out that DFS post. You got King N8G. King Nate. His name is Nate, man. His ad is at King N8G.
That's a lot.
I like how you did that though. N8G, Nate.
It's cute.
It's kind of cute, man. He does the weekly start sit, man. So check it out, man. CouchPotatoGM.com. Look at Bree. Oh! That's it, man. That's the ball game right there, man.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, man. It's a couple kneel downs and we out of here. Cowboys win by 6.
Now 54 made a play. That one 54.
Yeah.
Why they showing 54, bro?
It wasn't him.
Nah,
it's a safety.
Yeah. 54 should be that far shot.
Look at that, man. Drew Brees.
CPGM Juice, man. Where you at? Where you at, man? What you saying about your lovely Cowboys, man? They 3-0. I already know what he would say, man. They ain't playing nobody. I already know, man. You ain't don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But CouchPotatoGM.com is the website. Couch Potato General Manager is the YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and hit us up in the comment section. We love to talk football. That's it? We ain't gonna. Nah? Nobody's gonna fumble? Nobody's gonna rush the quarterback like Greg Schiano?
Let's check it out, man.
Nah.
No?
I can't do that, bro.